It is the dawn of yet another campaign in Spain, this proudest of footballing nations, which has produced some of the greatest clubs and teams in the history of the sport. Nigh on impossible not to get dragged into the excitement of all of this. Wherever your loyalties lie, rejoice and hang on for the ride. And expectations are right. It's a mighty effort! And it's a goal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Elche break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Haaland. Son Heung-min. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Son Heung-min. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Danger averted for now. Bellingham has chosen to go back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
And he was quick to react. Ball's gone out of play. Played in by Son Heung-min. Saka! That's another chance! Sticks it away! And that is goal number 20. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 19 minutes is...
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now that's well seen too. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's beaten the last man. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Son Heung-min. Hernandez. And no, that was never going to make it. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's caused a worry or two.
Bellingham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rabiot with it, he's got full. Bellingham gets flagged offside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Saka. Climbs up big! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. There's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for
Any
the
opinion
second.
you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Elche were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He is through here! That'll be a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, such a clever touch. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Nicely spread. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Bellingham. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Rabiot. He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Elche can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And he welcomes it in. This is promising. Real chance here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rice running with the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Bellingham!
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Bukayo Saka.
Quadrado! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. I think it's time for them to...
And the finish! He has done it! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
De Ligt cuts out the pass. Distributed tidily. Pass somewhat off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Stood up well to him there. And that is as far as it goes. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. If you could use just one word, Jim, to describe, say, Roberto, what would that be?
Intelligent. He can play in about 4 or 5 positions, Peter, and excel in all of them.
Can't adjust.
Yeah, he's so effective when it comes to breaking up the play. Then he's got all that creativity he needs to trigger quick counters. So that's where I'd like to see him positioned.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nakata. Good work on the right flank here. Nakata is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. David Villa. Oh, great chance. Nakata. Rice. A searching ball that into space. And that has been cleared. And that has been clubbed away. Pinches it off him. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Saka. Kane. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Chips it through.
Kane, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nakata. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Good ball over the top. Nakata.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nakata.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. On the first half.
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to...
Nakata! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Saka. Kane. Kane gets flagged offside. That's a good ball played into space. Oh, he's onto this. It's Maradona! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
The attendance for this match was
De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. That's good vision. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
They want to be quick to recover this. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Could try cutting inside here. Cleared away. Cristiano Ronaldo. 75 minutes played. Maradona! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution in progress.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the first goal of the game.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, they've got it again. And it's Luis Suarez. Santos ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rudiger cuts out the pass. The ball's gone astray. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Santos could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Romero cuts it out. Mbappe, De Roberto. Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 18, Suarez.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Roberto. Nice interception, well timed. That's that, the end. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Nakata. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Nakata. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he thumps it clear. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Hidetoshi Nakata, genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, an excellent import who paved the way for others.
Indeed, technique, intelligence, great work ethic too, and he had so many strengths.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he finish? He scored! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Nakata, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can clear their lines. Played out to the right. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That's a decent clearance. That's a throw. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Marquinhos. Van Balten with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Rice. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's gone backward here. He's had a shot! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Haaland. He's had a hit! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum.
And the finish! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Big chance! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, no joy this time.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Saka. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And he's managed to get free. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And the shot! He want to be quick to recover this. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Played out towards the right wing. Keeper sees it all the way. Saka. Belanova. Some really good ball movement. Messi. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Haaland. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And he is just ripping it up! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution on the field. Number
Manchester
21.
United go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them home.
Good effort from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and the shot! He scored! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's looking for the runner here. Well, that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's run loose here. Turan. And the flag has a go! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. He's only too happy to take that back. There will be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't squeeze it through. He can run onto that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he was quick to react. Mbappe powering forward here. Palmer, and he's lost Palmer! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's a good ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's played it in low. Going backwards here.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And here's Haaland. And that has been clubbed away. Saka.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of...
Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, super find. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's got his cross. Oh, big chance! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen,
And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Haaland! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
The match was 71,649.
Well, that's well spotted. That's been cut out, well played, well read, nice interception. And he's straight offside. Rudiger. Roberto Carlos takes control of it and he's on the move. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going direct. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rice. Now it's Saka. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. Mbappe. It could be in here. Messi. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's McAllister.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Palmer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. And he's quick to snatch it back.
There will be 1 minute added
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Haaland picking up the... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. But he was quick to react. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's there to get it away. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Bergkamp. Saka. No, that was never going to make it. Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and so Roberto is a man of many, many talents.
He is indeed, Peter, amongst the very best utility players to come out of Brazil for me, and in my view, a perfect fit for teams that like to play a fluid system based on whether or not they have possession.
So expand on that.
Well, it means he can play like a fullback in a back four, move up into midfield in a back three, or take up a central midfield position. That's where I think he's absolutely best, although he is capable of going further forward still.
Beckham. Stojkovic. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Saka. Now it's Haaland. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Bergkamp. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, nicely intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he'll shoot here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Almost an hour gone. Now that's well seen too.
Substitution on the field. Number 41, Rice.
number 14, Bellingham.
Gently done.
Coming on the field, number 18, Bruno Fernandes.
Costa Curta
Number
spots it
7,
and intercepts.
Hiroshi Nakata.
Manchester United
Substitution
have
in
really
progress.
been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that was vital. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saka. Nicely weighted ball. No way through, so back it comes. He's got the shot away! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Quadrado. Coming on the field is number 10, Mbappe.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Isak. Oh, he's burst. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now this could be a chance, and he's found a way past.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field, number 21, Bukayo Saka. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Gonzalez.
And here's Neymar.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last
Added
flick.
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's found a way through. That's been cut out, well played. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.